Hey you guys, so we're here to pre-plan the week of June 21st through the 27th in my Oristel A5 White Cloud. I have a kit from SoCutePlanner. I did use washi overlay tape from Rose Colored Days. You guys, I did get my final subscription from her. And I know I said in a previous video I was kind of disappointed because of the whole bubble situation. It's not terrible. And I just shook the camera really bad. I'm all over the place today, you guys. Sorry about but the additional washi tape that you got with it was this blue. This like an ocean blue. And it's actually really pretty. And it's just a scattered one, like this is scattered, but it's blue and matching headers. You guys, it's gorgeous. So, in the end, I'm glad. Also, I lost these tweezers for a week, almost 2 weeks, which meant I bought new tweezers from Keepsakes by Ashley because she was in the TPC sale. They were stuck on the bottom of my planner, like underneath, somehow stuck on the bottom of it. So I have new tweezers coming, but now I have these. Also, different colors. I'm still playing around with my poly gel. You guys, I am loving it. I'm still learning, still trying to get it like good. But, ooh, I need to adjust my camera. What happened there? I had it nice and level. Now it's not nice and level. We're just gonna go with it. We'll just wing it. So, lot to unpack during this plan with me. First of all, I would like to start with Juneteenth, and I think I'm saying that correctly, and I apologize if I'm not, was signed into an official holiday by the president. It's been a long time coming, and I'll be 100% honest. I did not know what Juneteenth was until I was a grown adult. My last job, there was a group that celebrated Juneteenth, and I went to one of the celebrations, and I learned about Juneteenth. I had no idea. Well, I won't say I learned about it. It was kind of a celebration for them. But I did my research, as much research as I could, and about the fact that Juneteenth is all about emancipation of slaves. The fact that they waited so long to tell them, yeah, you're free. That's crazy to me. My mom and dad raised my sisters and I that it doesn't matter someone's gender, race, skin color, whatever. They could be a green Martian as long as they treated you well. And that was the thing. Assholes come in every race. And I keep shaking my camera. I am today. And I was very happy to see that while it's tiny itty bitty baby steps, at least it's baby steps. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I'm Stephanie. Go by Sassy Stephanie. I am an Asian American here in the US. My photos, if you look at my photos, you could not tell that I was an Asian American. I get all the genes from my daddy. So a lot of people are surprised when I tell them that I am not just a white girl. Yeah, I got none of my mom's olive skin. I had to be in the sun for this dark. Everything else is just, pale. So I sometimes get a lot of funny look. Well, sometimes I get funny looks when I talk about seeing and experiencing racism growing up. I am by no means like saying that, you know, bad stuff happened to me all the time, but I've seen some pretty despicable things happen to my mother because she is not white and English is not her first language. Also, since I didn't use these date squares on the things, I always cut them and save them. And I'm not at all trying to say that I am any way better or worse off than anyone else. I am stating that simply because you know, it has been a part of my life. A lot of people look at me and they say, oh, well, you haven't ever experienced it, you know, had a rough experience. Well, I have. You know, I've seen my mother looked over and skipped for someone, for a Caucasian person to be served instead of, you know, my mom. And I was really little and I didn't understand, but I digress. Not about me. I wanted to celebrate the fact that Juneteenth was signed as a official holiday. I know some states had already been celebrating it, and I know there are lots of groups out there to celebrate it. Do I want to use that color? Because there's going to be a lot of it. But there's not a whole lot of the silvery blue. I might save that for the sidebar, because I don't think there's enough of it in the actual spread. I mean, because I'll use a little bit of silver here, but there's going to be a lot more in the other areas, so we'll just leave it. Anyways, and so I just wanted to, in case you didn't know, I wanted to bring it to your attention. I know that some people, while they're happy Juneteenth has been signed as a official federal holiday, they say it's not enough. They say that it's just, you know, it's not good enough. And all I'm saying is it's baby steps. And I'm not justifying that it took so long for it to be an official federal holiday. I'm not justifying any of that at all. Once I found out what Juneteenth was all about, I was shocked that it's not a regular thing. And I just wanted people to be aware that it is a thing. It is a what, from January 1st, 1863, and I have the information pulled up. When President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation is when he signed it. But it wasn't until June 19th, 1865, whoops, rip that off of there, let me put that back, that it says, Army Major General Gordon Granger rode into Galveston, Texas, and told the slaves of their emancipation, a day that came more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. 2 years. So I wanted to touch on that briefly before I talked about my week, because I thought it was important to talk about. And then it was like, and then this, I'm on CNN.com. I keep hitting the table with my chair. I apologize, you guys. I'm on CNN, and it states that despite being celebrated since 1865, it was only until 1980 that Texas became the first state to make Juneteenth a state holiday. But Juneteenth is the first holiday to be signed, first holiday to be signed as a federal holiday since Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And, you know, at least we got that going. So, I'm gonna, you know, with my boxes. Okay, so technically my school term ended on Friday the 18th, and I am on 3 weeks of quote-unquote summer break. I sent my updated links and forms to my mentor. He has not gotten back to me, but do I blame him? He's on summer break now, you know? Wish there was more of that white box, but there's not. So no progress whatsoever on my research, which sucks. I had a friend, he was like, you know, can I help you? Can I help you? And I said, no, it's a conflict of interest if you sign up to do the research. But I was very gratefully asked. But it would definitely be a conflict of interest since I mentioned him in my acknowledgments of my actual paper. So I don't know why it's super shaky today. My camera is normally not this shaky. And so I don't understand what is happening. So school sucks right now. I should be interviewing, and I should be documenting data, and I should be doing that part of my journey, and I'm not. So like I'm stressed out over that. So that's kind of stressful, you guys. Also, I'm trying not to cry, mostly because I'm just like super overwhelmed right now. So I had my first official day on the phones today, and it sucked. I haven't done telephone customer service to this extent before in my life, and one of my calls I needed an interpreter, so that call took like 3 hours. 3 hours because of how complex the situation was. And all I'll say is customer service. I'm doing customer service, okay? Now, and the reason why it's important for me to tell you that I spent 3 hours is it's our first week out of training. So we are with a soft start group. And we only spent 4 hours on the phone total today. 3 of those hours I spent with one client. And he was super awesome. Like, I could not have asked for a better client to have on the phone when dealing with a situation that took 3 hours, you guys. There was a lot of explaining back and forth with an interpreter. And so that sucked because, I mean, that contributed to it being 3 hours. I have Monday off. So the day you're seeing this, Monday 21st, I have it off because I needed to be able to make sure that I could get my kiddo off the bus. And so I also, by the time you see this, by the time you're watching this on Monday, if you watch it when it goes live at 8 a.m., I just put my kid on the bus and I'm driving to my chiropractic appointment, which I had not seen the chiropractor in months because between my insurance situation when I was transitioning jobs, but the fact that their hours are shortened due to the pandemic and my work hours do not coincide. So I miss my chiropractor. So you guys, I'm getting real happy. I'm getting real happy with this. So I have a long weekend and then it's back to the grindstone, and I'm hoping in a couple weeks that, you know, it'll be like, do I really? No. That's how I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put my habit trackers first. In a couple weeks, it'll be like nothing, you know? I'll look back at this and going, oh my gosh, like, yes, that was hard, but I did it. I have not struggled at doing something as much as I have struggled doing this. And I think after I turn off the camera, you guys, I'm probably going to put header overlays depending on how long this video is, so you don't have to sit here and watch me do it. You guys can't even see what I'm doing because I'm awesome. But it's been a long time for me to say that I legitimately struggled, you guys. I have never felt so out of depth before in my life. And that was hard for me. For once, there's no day off script here, but I do have day off scripts, and I'm going to use it because I'm not going to work on Monday. So honestly, you guys, I know that I'm gonna have so many amazing people tell me, you know, like I already have, because I called and I talked to my mom, because when I got this job, my mom was like, okay, tell me about your first day. And I'm like, well, it's just training. I'll tell you when I actually have my real first day. And yeah. And she's like, are you crying? And I'm like, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed by everything. And, you know, I don't try to pretend that I'm some sort of badass. You know, in certain situations, I have to be, and it just comes out that way. But I can honestly tell you, in this situation, I feel lost. And I am struggling. And it scares me. It honestly scares me. So, you know, Tuesday, once again, in the morning times, we'll have some more soft start training. And then, you know, 4 hours of being on the phone. And I'm scared that I'm going to struggle as hard as I did today. And that terrifies me, because things are usually easy for me. And let me tell you, it was not easy. So, let's put a few boxes down. I'm not working 5 days this week. I'm only working 4. So let's use these big ones, because I'll put in a little Molly and then my go for a run. So Molly, and then my other Molly, and the shaking, you guys. I'm looking at eventually upgrading, like I said, upgrading my stand. I mean, this was supposed to be an upgrade, but it just shakes so much. And I want you guys to have like the best experience possible, on top of like comfort for me. Like, I love this stand as far as like how it's helping me, you know, how it has the oh, it doesn't have big ones for all the colors. The bills take over. You know what? Whatever. It's my planner. Whatever. Ooh, that's crooked. Side derailed. I just need to take a minute because my words are not, I don't even know what I was saying now. Okay, so moving on. Today was hard. And my person that was helping me to succeed, I was so grateful for her. You know, even though I probably annoyed the crapola out of her, she never gave up on me. She helped me to the very, very bitter end. I didn't even get my second break, which it's technically against the rules, but I'm gonna just, you know, my last claim was just so complicated. And then, I mean, if we didn't have the debrief at the end of the day, then I would have taken my second break after this phone call, but because it was a super complicated phone call, I wasn't able to take my break properly. The Mollies, you guys know, bpdshop.com. Use Stephanie20, save 20%. These are from LC Sticker Shop. And if you go to lcstickershop.com, it comes up as like Chaos Creations or something. She changed her name at some point, but I got those when she was going by LC Sticker Shop. Sticky Sloth Designs is open for, I don't know if she's open for the entire summer. I think she possibly is because she's on summer break right now from school. So her shop is open. If you're watching, when you're watching this on Monday, her sale is already over. She had a sale 30% off. May have picked up some scripts and some flourishes because I love her foiling. These payday scripts are from Sarah Elizabeth Prince. You have to be careful. Don't stab or scrape, or the foil will fleck off. But her foiling is pretty good too. Okay. Well, you saw me, okay, sorry, you probably didn't see me stick that down, but I did stick that down. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that down because I did take that day off. Okay. But I still plan to try to go for I'm still gonna go for my run. And y'all, I'm still loving it. I'm still loving my runs. I'm still enjoying every bit. Now, I know I have new mollies and stuff, but I have a step script, y'all. Look at me go as I shake the whole camera. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know how y'all put up with me. I don't know how y'all put up with me. There they are. I am pretty sure that when I first got this camera stand, it didn't shake this much. And like now it's super shaky and I don't know why. So this script is also from Sarah Elizabeth Prince. But I also realized I needed to pull some scripts out of here. My ASL practice. This was a custom from BPD Shop. She has both Jen Plan's font and she has her own font. This is her handwriting, which is so much cuter than mine. And then this closed rings you know, it's for my Apple Watch, is also a custom from BPD Shop. And my code does work on custom scripts, you guys. Just saying. I can't wait to show you. I did get my, I did get shop credit. And I did purchase some items with my shop credit. But if you're following her Facebook group, you know she's got, you know, some things going on right now. So as soon as I get that order in, I will do a haul. It's a small one, but still a good one. I might do that haul on Instagram. Haven't decided yet. Okay. Now, a little reminder to myself, you got this. Oh, let me zoom out. Oh my gosh, you didn't even see me put that down. As per usual. What happened? Oh, I'm too far zoomed out. Zoomed in. There we go. Let me just... So I just put down, you got this. And I'm going to take this Just Breathe. I don't know what I'm going to put in these boxes, but I think it's worth saying. I think it's definitely worth reminding myself that I got this. Just Breathe. Whenever I hear Just Breathe, I think of the Shania Twain song. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? We could be friends if you do. We could be friends if you don't. Like, we could be friends. You watch my videos, so, you know, we totally could be friends if you put up with my videos. All right. Whew. You guys, this is it. This is fabulous. This is sparkly. This is phenomenal. I don't know what other verbiage I can use to describe how happy I am with this. I love it, love it, love it. And I hope you like it too. You can give me a thumbs up if you do. Subscribe, come on back. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.